Hello, welcome to the answer the live stream of chalkboard drawing. Today, thank you for coming and watching our live stream. So this the cat we drew yesterday or the day before yesterday, the last time, and I saved this, and then today I'm going to remove this one, this cat, to replace with this wolf. Okay, so this wolf will be on our blackboard after our live stream. So I'm gonna to make it happen. Okay, so what we use is a chalk. If you are new here, let me introduce you very briefly what we use. We use chalk and we draw the portrait of animals or peoples on this little blackboard, or what you take also call it chalkboard. So this is a chalkboard specially designed for the chalk. But now many people use this blackboard as a poster in the store or at home. So it's not really designed only for chalk. They have markers. You can use markers, pastels, crayons, or anything that you can put the colors or put the lines and the shades on the chalkboard. So you have a whiteboard, blackboard, chalkboard. So many of them. So essentially, it is a board. This one is made by wood, so it's a traditional chalkboard. Some chalkboard are made of I don't know, maybe of steel, maybe a brick. So they call it a blackboard wall, or some materials, the new materials, not actually wood. They are the nylon. I don't know what the materials. The nylon is not the wood, so they can attach on the wall on the refrigerator. So no matter what kind of chalkboard, if you want to draw black and white chalk painting, here's the place you're going to see how we do that. Okay, so German, hi, thank you. Thank you for your appreciation. Thank you for joining us. Yeah, this is the kitty. And I'm gonna do remove it. So I leave it here for a few seconds before I erase it. So take a look. It will disappear. She will go home. Live here. And leave the room for the wolf here. Okay, so let's do it now. Let's remove it. Remove the lovely, cute kitty. All right. So take a look. Open your eyes. And this is only art on YouTube. And the artist destroy his own art in front of everybody. He put on his live stream, so people can see it. Okay, so let me make my camera ready to do this erasing the blackboard as you did in the kit. Okay, so let's do it now. So I say goodbye to the kitty. So usually I use a wet, a damp, moisturized cloth to wipe out the chalk. Easy and fast. You see, when we just remove part of it, the drawing of the kitty is still very cute and very realistic, right? So there's the chalk. It's not the way you think traditionally how a chalk can draw on the blackboard. Okay, so that's the kitty. You see, she's looking at you. All right, so let's remove it more. Okay, beautiful. Okay, so I say goodbye. I wipe it off. Okay, that's good. I always do this in our live stream, and our chalkboard live stream. I always erase the old painting drawing and to make a new one. So every time I expect the new one coming is better than the one I just erased. I can do better and better. So you won't feel so sad if you remove your chalkboard drawing, because you're gonna to replace with something fresh, new, or more beautiful drawing, or even more challenging drawing. Okay, so let's do it. All right. So I make it clean, ready for this wolf. Lululemon. Lululemon. Lululemon is not a brand, not a brand. Lulu from Canada. Lulu for gym, for yoga, for all this sportswear. Okay, I don't know. All right, okay, let's go to draw this wolf, and this is our blackboard, and I want to make it just exactly fits, stays on the blackboard. So I have to figure out the size. I'm gonna to draw like this size. So I put center, I put her hair like this, a circle. Not the perfect one. Not the perfect one, no, too big. I need to draw her ear, so I make a little bit smaller circle. So actually I'm setting the top and the bottom, left and right of the top of the drawing of her hand over here. Excuse me, I have no, I cannot. Okay. Don't make it too bright here. I just choke myself. All right. I have some water. Okay, that's it. Okay, that's the wolf I want to put here. So I divide it two, top and the bottom, and the left and the right. So it's a circle, it's a circle, it's a circle, it's a circle. Okay, it's around there, it's right there. Okay, and this is the top of her hair, and I think I got here. I don't want to make it too big. Okay, and then this is the face and body. All right. So I put the center here. So right here, and he turns a little bit over there. So I put her first eye right here. Then I go this second eye here. And it goes down right here. I got put his nose right here. You still see the cat? How come? I erase it. You love your cat. Okay. So this is the wolf. This is a chick. And he got a chick here. And he got a mouth right here. Mouth, the lips, her chin over here. So let me see. This half. This half, okay. Then he got a. This is the top of her hair. And then he got it. No, her ear right here. Okay, so let me see. He got it. All right, see the nose. I leave a circle here. Okay. Common people like this guy, yes. You have to. Not really artists. Not many people here on YouTube real make chalkboard drawing like me on live stream. Okay. Oh, she got a long hair. I need to make a long. Okay. Here's the nose. So he got this. So you see, like it's very complicated, but actually not. Okay, actually it's okay, not too difficult. So he got this higher. Okay. Now this is the line, the wolf. A very quick sketch of the wolf. Gonna to draw today. So this we start with the sketch about the outline. Okay. So let me check everything. All right. The proportion and position of all her face features must be right on the spot, right on the place they should be. So I'm checking that. I'm checking on that now. I have basic. I give you some dimension, some idea of the dimension I'm looking. Okay, the 2 ears, the space between the 2 ears, and I have checked with the reference picture here. It's a same length about the mouth, about the face. So this one should go. Oh, that's why then I need to check that again. Okay, exactly the same here. So he goes here. So her ear should go there. Okay. So I need to make some change. I make the ears, this one, a little bit more here. So I move to this direction, make it flat. And then I make this one also in this direction. So let me see. It's about right. Under her nose. Under her nose. Okay. It's about that. So actually he's looking like this way. A little bit like here. Okay, we got a sketch here. Okay, so this is the hair. So you see, in the beginning, it looked like very messy, huh? A lot, very roughly, very weird, so weird. In the beginning, you cannot tell it's it's a wolf, it's a dog, oh, it's a lion. But now I'm going to do something even more abstract. You don't know what is it. Okay, and now I have make the sketch. Okay, so save our time. We move to the next step. Usually we draw our picture step by step. So now it's the step. So we check the light, how the lights come in here. So he will decide how he looks like in light and black and white and light and shadow. So he got the back here bright, the top here a light, because the light is coming from the back on the left, on the right side, from here. So all this part here, a very good lighting light here, and the side of the face, like the mouth here, like here, the edge here are pretty good. But it turns to black, turn to dark, or turn to a little weak, what do you say there? Dim, the light is not so bright, okay? So you still got some light over here, but not so strong. You got a very good light here, here, and there. And the nose, right here, I wipe it off here. Okay, that's the nose. You got the left side, right? Okay, so everything here, just a little light and shade here. So he got a shadow on this side. So the light coming from the left, and the left a little bit behind it, okay? So the face actually is so under the line, it's back of the light. So the light source coming from the back. And here are not many light area here. Okay, so we give a rough shade of the wolf. So with this basic distribution of light and shadow, and it will be easier for us to draw more detail, more realistic of this drawing. Okay, so this will help us to define all the details. All right, so I got the wolf ready, so you can see the shapes. Pretty much like the one on the corner of our screen. Here's the wolf. Okay, and the light, I can tell you, he has got some reflection light. Probably this wolf is from the north, from the, like Canada or North America, snow, or even further north. So he got a snow here. So the ground hits some light here. Okay. All right. Okay. Now keep moving. I'm gonna to do the facial features to make this picture more realistic. Let me see. Everything is okay. Everything correct. No, before we move to the next step, I need to check it's all right to move. think I need to make an eye. Okay, so I drew this eye. These are eyes. We start with very light gray color of her eyeball. Don't push it too hard. It's just beginning of our drawing. And this is the first layer. So you don't have to reach all the lightness. Right here now, you just make the structure and the basic light of the eyes correct, right? In the right position. So this is the eyes. This is how her eyes looks, right here. And this eyebrow. Remember, here inside are very dark. Don't put too much light. Then you got hair on the chin, on her chin, oh, not chin, on her cheek, here. Okay. Okay, so let me see. So he got the eyes here. And this the shadow, the casting shadow of her eye socket, eyeball here. This her pupil here. Okay, so when the beginning, you don't have to make them real detail. You just give a rough structure of her eyes. So you got the hair. Oh. Remember, all the fronts of her eye, of her face, are just staying behind the light. The light is coming from the back. Okay, so the back here, the light is so good. But when it goes inside, it moves inside, there's not much light over there, so it looks like so dark. I'll give some air here. Okay, so this is the base of the nose. So we will do that later. We do the other side of her eyes over here. So he got the circle right there. Okay, and then he's covered by an eye socket here, and he got the pupil here. This is the eyeball. very light touch, because remember, these all dots inside. The light cannot reach here. All these are reflected light. So make it very gentle touch of your chalk on the blackboard to make a very smaller, invisible dot or line of the hair. Okay, so this her eyes here. Right, then this is her nose, the side of her nose. So it's here, but he got more light here. So going down, it's all the hair growing down, move down, keep going, and then here is her nose without hair. Okay, so the hair will stop it there by the side. Start on the edge. Yeah, we make the shapes. Hey, thank you for everyone's support here. Yeah, tapes here to show that you likes our drawing. So give some feedback to the YouTube. So you know you're watching our live stream and you feel good. You feel you like it. Okay, now I'm making the shape. Okay, now we're going to draw her nose. It's a nostril here, and this is the edge. That's okay, so this is the nose. Both sides. Actually, her nose right here is this the side of the nose. Okay, so this is the edge of the nose. Hello. Looking good. Is that a scar on your hand? What scar on my hand? Where? Did you see that? Any scar? No? Because the light's coming from the top. So we have a very good lighting in our studio. Okay, it's not a scar, it's a wrinkles. I'm pretty old man. Okay, so that's not a scar. It's probably what you see is my wrinkles all over my hand. So this part will be bright. So as here, so we give the light here, and then this is the bottom of her chin, and where got his mouth open here. This chin, his jaw over here. Right. So we give some very basic shape here. And so we build up little by little. There's some bright area here. Okay, so this is the mouth. All right. Okay, then here is her mouth, the upper lips. This lower left side of her mouth. Then here is the chin. Okay, this is her nose. Very dark area here. Not so. Okay, we will do that later. For now, we just live here, not much detail, but we will do this later. Okay. Okay, so now gonna to start right here with all her facial features in front of her face. So this eye, nose, and mouth. So mouth is here, very dark inside, and the divide her mouth, her lips. And some light. All right, so now we're gonna move to the top of her ears. So he got some light, very light, very weak light area here. And cover her ears, and this a little bit light. And then you get a very good light from here. As we see, the light coming from the back of her face. Okay, there's the hair inside the ear. Okay, got the age with black hair. So I make it more clear here now. Okay. That's the ear on the right hand side, and then I think we can make it smaller. A little bit turning in. And then it's ear herb, the part of the ear, but in the bottom. Okay, now we move to the other part of the ear. The other one. Here you got more light because the backlight from the back, and this ear receive more light. Okay, we draw the ear inside of the ear. I still see the dog. You can see the dog. Yeah, this is a dog. Before that, it was a cat on my blackboard. I erased that one, so now this is the dog. If we call it a dog, then this is a dog. But actually, I think it's a wolf. Hey, here. Man, I block it here. You see, we're drawing this one. It's a wolf for North America. Okay, now we keep moving. Now we're drawing the head. Right here, got some light here. Because the light coming from there, so you got more light. Shiny hair on the top. And this is the back of the hair. And now we're going to draw her forehead here, and we can tell that the wolf have two parts of her hair. This is the first part, and this is the second part. So she looks like she's wearing, this wolf is wearing a hat. Okay, so he got a very tiny, small hair here, because not much light over here. so you cannot see them. Actually, it's dark. It's blocked, so you cannot see it. But you can still see some of them, right? So you can see that. Looks like you can see that, right? So there's a divider in the center. So all the hair we draw according to how where, in what direction it grows. Then we will draw there. So this is the eye bone above her eye, a bone. I don't know what to call this bone. Okay, so this apart, and then the nose is this part. And the eyebrow move this direction. And this is the center of her forehead. Here you can see is a divider, a dip, crease or dip, whatever. I sometimes don't know what to say in English. Clutter or what? There's a black divider here. So he got the hair, he got her face divided by two parts, right and left. And he goes down to the nose and to here, and then he divides two nose, not so. And so he had a, she's got a right hand side, left hand side. And then, so the hair on the right hand side is where the area I'm drawing. It goes up, in this area it goes up. And then it turns to 1 o'clock. So it all goes as a clockwise, the direction of her hair. Hi, season L. Oh, okay. Hello, hello, hello. Nice to see you here. Now I'm drawing a wolf. And this part, the light is coming back strongly, much stronger, because the light is coming from the back and the right hand side of the wolf. So here he got more light. Okay, so I make this area first, make it clear. Okay, this side hair along her jaw, usually a little bit white. And this is much bright on her cheek. Right, so we keep moving. Okay, this is the cheek. Okay. they're all here. So it's just some work. You need some patience to make the hair all over her body and the face. Now we move to this part. Look at her hair goes anti-closer, the other direction. Okay. Okay, now we just finished cover the whole picture. Cover means they have some basic shade, basic light, and basic structure. Not in detail, but all the areas, all the parts of her hair or the portrait has covered with something. Light, shadow, textures. Now we just finished this part and I will have to go further on this part, left hand side. All right, so I'll keep moving here. So this her face on the left hand side. Go here. Thank you for your support. Hey, everyone, thank you. If you like our drawing, yeah, waiting for the result of how our painting, how our drawing will be, and still waiting. If you're bored, then please tap the likes on your screen, the top, the bottom of your screen on the right hand side. You can tap likes so I can receive them, and a lot of people will receive that, and they say, oh, this is a great drawing live stream to join. So let everyone knows, everybody knows on YouTube now, see, watch or see or have the chance to access our fantastic chalkboard drawing. It's been all this part, very little white color. Actually, it's a gray wolf. It's not a white wolf, it's a gray color.北美的灰狼。Okay, then keep going here. Okay, then keep going, keep going, keep doing. All you need just patience. But actually the time you spend on this detail, on this hair, actually is not as long as you thought. Because you can do that very quickly. Even if you are making all the detail, it's not take up too much time. Okay. All right, and I covered this part. So these are the first few layers you start with. So when you do more and more layers, then you can build more textures and make it more realistic. And because you have a lot of detail, you have a lot of information about the drawing, right? Okay, then you turn to the body. Here are bright, much bright, but it's still a cluster, so a bunch and bunch of them. And the end of, or the age of the drawing, you can use this chalk side to make it quickly, the shape. Why you can do that? Because the shape you use the side is more like a blurred light and shadow. So it's not in detail, but it just gives some information enough to tell people that this is the hair and some kind of quality. All right, on since to cover many parts of the dog, of the wolf. Actually, you can make this part very blur. Just give some light here on the edge. Got the mouse over here. Okay, so yeah, make it smaller. Okay, let me see if we cover everything here. Okay, now basically we cover everything now, and there's a few, I can call that second layers of the first layers. But it's already because you notice that the shape and light is already there, and it's ready to tell you that this is a wolf. You see, because you see the details you see now, right? You see her eyes and nose and ears, and then you can tell this is a big, big wolf, right? Okay, so now we are going to make more detail. So, like the eyes here. Should be lower. This must be higher. So before we move to the next step, I make it more smaller here to remind myself that I have to make it a line like this, because ears goes this way. His face turning that way. Okay, so he's going like all parallel to the line from the top to the bottom. Okay. So now I'm going to draw detail now. So the facial features first. Make a little bit lower. I make the eyeball here. I make the shape. This is the eye socket, and this is the shadow of her eyes. And this is the pupil. This her eyes. This eye corner here. Okay. Okay, I'm not making. Okay, that's the eyes corner here. Eyebrow, eyebone. And this is the center of her nose. Oh, not here. And then this is her nose, the base of her nose. Okay, then we move to the other side. Okay, then we move this part. Okay, so we got the other side of the eyes here. Okay, now we move to the nose. Now we to draw the nose. We make this part. Okay, now we draw the nose. It's very, very delicate here. So here, where her nose connect to the what do you call this? The top of her nose. Hi, Nika. Hello, nice to see you again. It's nice to see you coming back here. Nika is our great supporter and great love of art and drawing. Well, thank you. Thank you for your love, your tips here. So, welcome everyone to leave your remarks. Okay, so now we're moving this part a little. Okay, so it takes a little light here. Okay, now we're gonna to draw her nose. Her nose is really, really something. Okay, so he got some light. It's a very, very small area with all the structure so complicated. Let me use this little pencil, little chalk pencil, to draw the line on this very small area. Okay. Okay. So I have to make this part, the shapes. Okay, very, very small area. You have to be careful. Thank you, everybody. Tips likes here. Yeah, I'm kind of busy drawing all the details. Yeah, this very small area, so you easy to get lost. Okay. Then let me see if I got her nose right. I think got a flat. Okay. All right, and I need some shade here. Of course, there's a lot of details here. Good line shadow. Thank you, Nika. Actually, it's this nose is really something, okay? Because this small area, you have to make the structure, and the light, and the shadow, and the right position. So it's a little bit tough. Very complicated because it's so many surfaces up and down. So the light of it change a lot here. Okay, so I need some light here, and I need a dark here. Sometimes I don't know how to explain, so you just watch what I'm doing. Then probably you can understand. Okay. All right. Hi, Uncle. Oh, who's who? Who's this? Yeah, I'm pretty old. Yeah, you can call me Uncle or Grandpa. An old man. That's what my daughter call me. They call me old man. Old people. All right, so let's get this ready then, and we gonna move up to her ear and the rest part of her face. Okay, so let's move. So this is the here, a little bit light. It's still under the light, behind the light. Okay, the light's coming from there. So not much light over here. Okay, so I move to this part, and then I got her ear on the black, hair on the edge. Got some real light here. And then he got very tiny. Okay, then he got the ear right here. Okay, that's the ear. Okay, then we move this one. This side get more light. So his bright area may be a little bit more than here, especially this side. Because light coming here, he just catch it, the light. Okay, so he got the line. Very weak here. So they got both sides. Symmetry is the same here and there. Okay, then we got the light. Here, this is very weak here, so we can move to the head now. So not much light here, you just give some more highlight based on the first layer, but you don't cover it or redo it all over again. You just put some lighter hair here. Okay, don't change too much. Don't make too much. Okay, so actually here I got a lot of black dot, especially like the center and the nose and the eyebrow here. This part is more light here. This part on the top, there will be more light dot here because the light is coming from this direction. Always remember that, so you know how to distribute your light, where to put your highlight, your medium light, your weak light, different level. You know where they are because their structure and their position, where they stay, where they are. If they facing the light, or they are running away, hiding back. So this part is much lighter because light is coming from there. Okay, and now give a little light, and then we move to this part. Here you got more light. Okay, it moved down here. Okay, you got all this part, and then we move to this part here. Here is her body. Here you got more hair, more sticky, more sharp hair on the end. It'll make you feel what you say, how to say this. It's like a needle, and it will bite you. Okay. You don't want to touch it because it's so sharp. In China, we use this hair to make our brush to write because it's so strong, and with elasticity, it bounces so well. So you push down, it rebounds back. So it's very hard. That's what we call wolf hair. But we don't eat wolf. Yeah, make this here a little bit blurry, not so detailed. Okay, then we'll move this part. Make this part lighter. Here you got more shadow because the light's here, so you have more shadow here in this area. Okay, now we make this part a little bit blur. Just touch it, and that's fine. Okay, so we got a lot of hair. Ooh. So, well, we spent pretty much time on this big head. Okay. So now we're gonna to make it final touch. Oh, I didn't know about the fur used for brushes. You know, we use goats, all kind of animals because they have all different way to write. Because you know, I don't know how to explain that. Sometimes you need the brush tiny, and some with the you can absorb more water, hold more ink, and some for a lot of them. I don't know, but anyway. So depending on different kind of writing, and they have different hair, fur from animal to make that. And the best, one of the best hair fur from to make a brush is from the wolf. Yeah, a lot of girls like to use a cosmetic brush for their makeup. Yes, they are. A lot of them are made from natural fur from animal. Okay, so I think that's about it. And now I'm gonna do the final touch, final touch of the very contrast part, most contrast part, the most black and the most light white area of the portrait. So I make my pen ready. So I make this tips for the bright area. And I use a brush for my black area. Okay, so let's go. So the eye goes first. So the eye, I'm gonna to erase this one. This is a shadow area. Okay. Then okay, so actually he got not so bright color eye, a little bit grayer. And he got a highlight from the left, from here to here. Why here is so bright? Because light is coming from her left, right hand side. So here you have to make the bright, the highlight, blur. Hey, thank you, everybody takes likes. So there will be more people, more good friends who loves art to see our work. Okay, so let me see, this goes like this. Uh-oh, I overdo it too much. And then I leave this part. Oh, man. Okay. Oh. All right. And then I have to take care of this one. Make it black. Then you got a very bright. Right here. Uh-oh. Okay. Whoa. Not too bright. Make it a little bit dark. Okay. And then I need some light here. Side of nose. This part. Some area here. Okay. Actually, he got okay. The wolf is he got most a black whisker. Okay, and more hair. Whisker here. Okay, so that's a wolf today. Yeah, let me see, Nick. I'm sorry, I'm so focused on that. Yeah, the highlight we need that because that's make it alive. Is make a eyeball really real a ball eyeball, and sort of refractive, so like a crystal ball. Okay. Okay, yeah, the feels look very calm and very dangerous. Okay, he's looking for opportunity to get what she wants. She wants is something. Okay, so he's hunting. Okay, so we have spent pretty much time here now, so let's call it an end of the day. All right, call it a day. Let's finish the work now. So I will see you next time. Appreciate everybody's support. Everybody's here today. Thank you. So see you next time. Bye bye. Thank you. Bye bye. Thank you.